Hey guys, it's me, the comeback coach. Guys, I was supposed to have a guest on, but I guess he's busy. And this is something I've been wanted to talk about since Friday. And so I just wanted to hop on, tell you what's going on. Guys, if you have a business, whether it's digital, whether it's any kind of business, and if you guys are sending out emails, if you're writing posts, if you're doing anything with copywriting is the number one skill that you can learn. And I just took an amazing class on Friday, and I'm trying to think the guy's name. I wrote it down so I didn't forget it. His name was Cole Vandy. Did an amazing class on how to write good copy. And I decided I wanted to put it to the test. So I did a post on Friday, and using what he taught me, and it's only been up since Friday, it has been seen 1,300% more than any other post I've ever put out. And it was all because the format that he told me, he showed me how to use, the words that he showed me how to use. And I'm just going to drop some of these nuggets. Remember, I'm still learning, but usually the best way to learn somebody is to teach somebody. So guys, if you guys are going to write anything down, if you guys are going to write any kind of copy, use small words. If you can't write using a fourth grader's vocabulary, because that's what the average person that is reading a post or watching something, that's what they read at a fourth grade level. I mean, they can obviously read higher, but that's what they catches and reads the most, is at a fourth grade level. So if you're using these big words in your posts or in your description, nobody's ever gonna see it. And now something that I learned, something that he also talked about, is make sure that your description is no longer than 8 words, which I thought was amazing. And then what I did is this weekend, as we were food shopping, I went and looked at all the major newspapers, and all the headlines were between 6 and 8 words. And then, of course, they have the article, but all the headlines were between 6 and 8 words. So definitely think about that next time you're writing your descriptions. I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. And then they talk, the best way to get somebody to, buy into whatever you're talking about is you have to be relatable. And a lot of people, like, I wrote a book called The Hero's Journey, and there's something called the hero's journey in copywriting, where when somebody is reading your copy, if they don't feel a connection to you, they're not going to go any further. So my post was but you got to be 100% real, and you got to be 100% honest, because my post was about how about 12 years ago, when I lost my vision, that I was feeling down in the dumps. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling suicidal. And then I found Gary Vee, and then I started my podcast, and now my podcast is worldwide, and I have more money flowing than I know what to do with. But I had to let them know that I was where they once were. So when if you want to write good copy, because any movie we watch, Star Wars, anything like that, the backstory is so important, because they want you to identify with the characters. And for me, if I can't identify with a character in a movie, I'm not going to watch it. Well, the same thing goes with your copy. So make sure that they can identify with your struggle, and then they'll want to know, well, how did what you're supplying, what you're doing, how did it help you or your customers out? And then the third thing is, what is the desired outcome for that person? Because you can tell me all day, what your product is. If it's not part of what I want, then it doesn't really mean anything to me. Like if you tell me, oh, you can become the best race car driver in the world. If I don't want to become the best race car driver in the world, your post doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not involved, and it doesn't cause me to do anything or take a call to action. So that's something that they definitely talked about. And also triple down. Look, go back for the last year or whatever, and see what your posts, the most successful posts, why they're successful. Look back and see why they're successful, and triple down on why they were successful. Because that's the best thing, Now I know, okay, this is what worked so far. Now I'm just going to try to make it better and then repeat it again. So that's something, that we definitely talk about. And so that's all I wanted to talk about was, if you want to write copy, if you want to write good copy, you got to put the time in. You got to put the reps in. What I do is I got the book, the trilogy series by Russell Brunson, and he talks about the hero's journey. He also talks about how to, go on your top 100 list, see what they're doing, seeing what's worked, and not copying them, but seeing how you can incorporate that into your marketing materials. So guys, I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to thank our sponsors, like I always want to thank our sponsors. OVF, Operation Veteran Freedom. If you guys are veterans and want to learn how to start a business, definitely check out OVF. They're the ones that actually had this class for us on Thursday night. And like I said, the class was a game changer. So if you're a veteran and you want to own a business, or you are a business owner, you need to join Operation Veteran Freedom. Look for Chris or Liam. Awesome people. Also, like I said, I want to thank all of our sponsors that you guys are doing some amazing things. You guys are always supporting me. So also, our book is sold out nationwide. The only place you can get our book is on Amazon Kindle right now. Everything else is sold out. So if you want to get a good book about how to come back, how to change your fortunes, and how to change your life, definitely check out A Hero's Journey from Darkness to Light, and write book down below, and I'll let you know what's going on and how you can get it. And the best part of it, 100% of it, the proceeds go to help veterans struggling with homelessness and PTSD. And then the last person I want to thank is StreamYard itself. If you guys want to start your own show, StreamYard will actually throw you some cash. So I'm actually going to drop that link. If you want to start your own show, click on it, and StreamYard is going to throw you some cash. All right, guys, well, have an amazing day. I will see you on Wednesday. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm having surgery on my eyes. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to get some vision back. So keep me in your prayers. All right, guys. So make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think about copywriting, and what are some of the things that help you in your copywriting journey. All right, I'm going to roll out of here. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Remember, vertical momentum. The only way to go is but.